With it. With it. Quit it.
What?
With it.
We about to turn up in this bitch. All right, Heller, what's up and with it or quit it this week?
What's going on? Top of the show this week, huh?
Yep. What we're doing.
No pressure. No pressure. I'm going to crush it. I got you. Okay, so these NBA playoffs tipped off on Monday, and the first full day of consequential basketball had everything. Overtime, ejections, a rookie record, and a Donovan Mitchell 50-burger. We're in the middle of day 2. We already had an upset. Your Heat snuck through there. But watching basketball all day is glorious. You're going to run through your picks for all these series in a second, but let me get there with this. Joy. Bron is going to win his 4th ring in the bubble. Win it or quit it.
Quit it. He is not going to be winning a ring this season. Now, I do think he's going to get to the Western Conference Finals, which I'll get to in a second. But before I get to my picks, I do kind of feel like I'm very interested in seeing how everything goes with the Lakers tonight against the Blazers. He's just kind of has this weird sort of energy about him. It's very stoic. Right now, he keeps talking about, LeBron, just kind of the struggles that he's having in the bubble and how this is going to be the greatest championship ever won just because of the circumstances. It's very interesting kind of his mood surrounding the bubble right now. I just find it odd.
He's a little distant right now, even though Space Jam's coming out, he's letting Space Jam talk for him instead of himself, kind of.
Perhaps. But let's get to my picks real quick. So I kind of spoiled it there. The Lakers are not going to win the championship. And just to be clear, obviously we did not do the picks last week, which we should have done. But honestly, these are the picks that I put in on my Fox Sports Radio bracket.
I'll vouch also, too, because I received them before the games had started. So I'll vouch.
Right. Okay. So obviously Bucks Magic. Bucks lost game 1. A little embarrassing. But I'm still going to go with the Bucks in the series. I don't think there's any reason to panic. Okay. I don't love that, but going to need a little more out of Chris Middleton. I'm still going to go with the Bucks in that series.
The eventual champions lost their first playoff game to the Magic last year also, so maybe it's a blessing instead of
This is true. So everyone calm down. Heat Pacers is going to be a really long, tough series, but I'm going to go with my Heat. 305 till I die right there. I can't really see it. I don't know why it was so difficult to do that. There we go. I had trouble with that earlier as well. So I'm going to take the Heat in that series. Jimmy Butler was great. Dragic was giving me a little bit of stress earlier in the game, but came through in the 4th quarter. So I'm taking the Heat in that series. Sixers, Celtics. I mean, clearly I'm taking Boston. Joel Embiid is... The Sixers are a tragedy. They're just a tragedy. I'm over the process. It's not going to happen. Boston wins that series. Nets, Raptors. Nets were a very cute story. Next year, I'm all in on the Nets. I'm going to say this now. I've been saying it. The Nets are going to be a problem next year. They've got a good culture set. They're going to bring in Ty Lue. Kyrie's going to be back. KD's going to be back. And they're going to be breaking hearts all across the Eastern Conference. And I say that fully being a Heat fan. They're just going to be a problem.
I like that Ty Lue step over scoopage right there. Although I think they'd be better off trading Kyrie, but I think that Ty Lue angle you brought up was pretty interesting.
No, I think they keep everybody together. But the Raptors are going to win this series easily. They were up by 33. Let them come back for some reason. But no, Raptors are taking that series. Moving on to the next round. To the Western Conference. Lakers, Blazers.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So this is the series everyone is talking about, right? Lakers, Blazers. Blazers are going to give the Lakers trouble.
Potential.
I don't think so. Now, obviously, I'm doing this prediction. I'm not giving a game prediction for all these series, but this particular one, I'm going to because, listen, I love Dame Lillard. I love CJ McCollum. I love the Blazers, okay? I say this all the time. But the Lakers are going to flip a switch. LeBron is going to snap out of whatever it is that's going on right now, and they are going to win this series, I think, in 5, at the most 6, okay? It's not going 7. Everyone calm down. It's not going. No.
It's going this many.
This many?
Yeah.
No. The Lakers are winning this series. It doesn't matter if it goes to 7 or not. The Lakers are winning this series. Clippers, Mavs, great game. Stupid ejection from Kristaps. Like, just stay away from that if you already have a tech. Although I really didn't like the technical. Doesn't matter. You know you can't get 2 techs. You're going to get ejected. It's a stupid rule for the playoffs. But regardless, that game was not winnable by the Mavs either way. Clippers are going to win that series. Jazz
Yep.
Denver is very interesting. Now I have the Jazz in this series, but Donovan Mitchell put up, as you said, a 57 points, which was out of his mind, and they still lost because Jamal Murray and
Yeah.
Jokovic are unbelievable. So I think this series goes the distance. But I'm going to take the Jazz at the end of that series. OKC Houston. I know everyone's freaking out about Westbrook. I'm sticking with Houston. I don't love that Westbrook's going to be out for a couple games, but I still think that Houston is the better team in this series, so I'm going with Houston.
Never thought I'd root for Oklahoma City in anything, but here we are.
Yeah, well, you don't like Houston. You can't go there anymore.
Rockets. Houston's fine.
That's true. Bucks Heat. Reluctantly, I have to take the Bucks in this series. It is what it is. Like, Giannis is the MVP, and I just don't know that we have enough. So I'm gonna go with the Bucks in that series. Boston Toronto is very interesting, but I'm going Toronto over Boston. Lakers Houston. I'm going Lakers. Clippers Jazz. I'm taking the Clippers in that series as well. So I move on to the Western and Eastern Conference Finals. Bucks Raptors. Going with the Bucks. Giannis and the Bucks are going to be in the NBA Finals, where they will meet. Well, I already spoiled it earlier when I said that LeBron wasn't going to win it. They're going to meet the Clippers, and the Clippers are going to win the championship. Yep. I picked the Clippers at the beginning of the season. This is the finals prediction I had at the beginning of the season. I know it's very edgy, but I'm going to stick with it. It's going to be the Clippers and the Bucks in the finals, and the Clippers win the greatest championship in the history of the NBA.
Will Bron still think it's the greatest one if he doesn't win it?
That's true. Well, he's on wax now, so he can't back off. It's legit. Clippers fans, get ready. It's going down.
I don't know if they're ready. They never thought this day was coming.
Well, they've never been there before, so they don't know how to act.